Alright, this will be part 2 of the 2005 Ford Escape Limited. Get off the hood. Oh, look at that. Put in here. There we got the gauge cluster, all power controls. Cigarette ashtray, cigarette lighter, radio, glove compartment, all power everything, power steering wheel, of course, it's been like standard since the 70s, cruise control. Let's look under the hood. Let's sit this down for a second. Alright, what you're looking at here is a dual overhead cam Duratec engine. This is used in the torque, like a whole bunch of cars. Oh, and this car is really good for the age of this car. It's like a 14-year-old car, and the headlights look great for a 15-year-old car. The headlights look good. Motor is a little dirty, but it's never been cleaned, and it actually looks pretty good. Crap like this. Show you in the back. All leather seats, heated rear, not rear seats sadly, but front seats, passenger, driver. Sadly, rear seats aren't. Trunk is massive, huge center console. You got some cup holders, seat belts, of course. It's not a 50s car, but it is an old car. Some crap back here. It could use good cleaning on the floor, but most of them you'll see on YouTube they look terrible. They just look terrible. All dome lights, all power stuff. That seat, the passenger seat, does not go up or down. Sadly, that's heated. That's really all that matters to me. That's pretty sure. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure it holds your coins. Pretty sure it's what that does. I have 100. This car only has 72,000 miles. That's insane. We're talking about a 15-year-old car here. It only has 72,000 miles. This car's been owned by my grandma, taken care of by my grandma. It really is truly a great car. Sounds like I'm trying to sell it, but I'm not. But this is a good car. The motor looks great. I hope you can see it. What else does it say? I can't go around back because of the license plate. But I can show you on the passenger side. This really is a great looking car for its age. I like the style. I don't like the new cars. I like the style of the older SUVs like this. And these, I feel, are better. I like these a lot more. This car has never left anyone ever stranded. This car was actually a detective's car till 2007. Console there, gear shifter. Things would beat the crap out of the rings over the years. Windshield wiper stock, steering wheel. The seats aren't torn up or anything, not torn at all. That. Have power locks here. Neighbors going out of the house. I don't know why that has water in it, but it does. It's kind of weird. As you can see, this is the limited package. It's top of the line package you can get back in 2005. This car is in production from 2001. Well, this car has been in production since 2001, but this particular generation lasted from 2001 to 2007. This car, it lasts pretty good while. Got a huge facelift in 2005. They changed from a column shift to a floor shift. It got some pretty good quality updates. They do have a problem in 2001 to 2004 models sticking throttle cables, but that's no longer an issue in the 2005-2007 model years. These do have some transmission problems, but practically all cars from the early 2000s have transmission problems, like all of them do. So yeah, its battery's been a really good battery. I've had that in there like since 2014. This car's like used every day. Oil change always been changed correctly. So this is a coil pack engine. Got the antifreeze there, braking fluid, windshield wiper fluid. Don't know what that does. That's oil. Don't cut your hand off, kid. You can put a license plate here if you want to. This car really is good. This car will be used later today for work stuff. But this car is my grandma's car, by the way. This car really is a nice car. It's a little bit dusty, don't mind that. You know what? I think I have a breath mint. Wait a second here. These taste good. I got orange breath mints. Get these from Food Lion. There are literally neighbors staring at me right now. Can't show you back, but alloy wheels. All the headlights look pretty good. Considering this is, after all, 15-year-old car, the age of this. Really is a good car. There's no stupid touch screens, no backup cameras, anything. It's a quality made vehicle. No, these cars are crap. No, that's a joke. These cars are pieces of crap. Don't buy. I mean, yeah, I do buy one. They are pieces of crap, though. They're not pieces of crap, but they're not as well made as some of the Lexuses or anything. But they are pretty good. This car is made to compete the Pathfinder, Suzuki Rodeo. Suzuki Rodeo, by the way, my favorite car. It's still videoing. This car really is a nice car. I mean, this particular one, I've heard of transmission troubles, but about every car, of course, like I've said, this time period. But this car's never had any problem. My grandma used to have a 2001 Ford Explorer. It did have the rear end fall out. She gave it to my aunt. My aunt drove it for like 2 years. It had like 250,000 miles on it, so hey, it actually lasted pretty good a long time. This car only has 72,000 miles. It hasn't been driven that much, but it's been driven like every day. So this really is a good car. Neighbors look at me now. Look at me like a crazy person walking around a car talking about it. But yeah, that's fine. This car really is good. It's still videotaping. Always, everything's been changed at the right time. Hey Nana, has this ever had an antifreeze flush? No, sir, it has the original antifreeze in there. It's been there probably since 2004 when this sucker rolled off the line back at Ford Motor Company. And they say they're built Ford tough. Yes, they are. I can get the back. This car really is built Ford tough. It had to be from the sun. And these things sold like hotcakes. They buried the competition of the rodeo. They put rodeo out of business. They got the axe, and this car was new back in 2004. This car got the axe in no, this car didn't. This car's still going. The rodeo got the axe in 2004. Sadly, that is a sad story, but it did get the axe, which is one of my favorite cars. So that's the only thing I despise about this car that did put rodeo Isuzu kind of out of business in 2008. Thanks to GM, you ruined everything. But let's talk about the Ford some more. This also did rival the Toyota 4Runner and the Nissan Pathfinder, the type of the mid-size SUV type of thing of that time period. Explosion, the SUVs in the late 1990s and early 2000s when these things are really big. I went by. Most dangerous minivan in the world. Ooh, it's my neighbor's car. Beamer, beamer, beamer. Okay, let's get off of that. Warning, high rollover risk. They put that in all cars. Yeah, I hope you can see that way. Warning, high rollover risk. I really don't know why they do that, but they do it. I guess they do that in SUVs to let you know you're probably gonna die if you're an idiot. Which, don't be an idiot and learn how to drive, and you won't kill yourself. Here's my neighbor taking their tree out through the axe. That's kind of why would you do that? Why are you killing that tree? Now they're gonna look at me. They don't know what I'm doing. But this is insane. I don't want to start now. We don't want to start because this car, it's really cold out and Grandma said it could do some damage. I need to start when it's a little bit warmer because this car doesn't even want to start sometimes. I mean, it does want to start, but it's a little bit of delay. This starts. Have a cigarette lighter in there. Got the gear shifter. My grandma's probably got to replace the shifter boot because it is pretty old. I mean, it's the original one here, and these are known for, let's see if you can get to see that. These are known for wearing out as they get hit rings and all sorts of stuff. What are you throwing out, neighbor? That, what kind of car is that? That's a Mazda. A white Mazda rolling down the street. Never mind, that is a new car, and they look pretty good for an SUV. If I was personally get an SUV, I would probably go for a Ford Explorer. I love those. If I was going to get a new one, I love the original Ford Explorer. It's one of my favorite cars. I love these original Escapes. I like the second generation. The third generation is my least favorite one. The fourth generation looks a little bit better, but new cars are just ugly. Most of them are. Not all of them, but most of them are, to me, personally. That doesn't mean for you, that just means for me. You like what you like, I like what I like. But do remember this. As always, screw the Prius, love the rodeo. And that's pretty much my saying, so bye-bye.